Level 1, $0, survival mode. You wake up. First instinct. Check your bank account. And it's either at zero or dangerously close. Before your feet even touch the floor, your brain is calculating. Rent is due in 8 days, credit card minimum in 3, gas tank almost empty. Groceries running low. At level 1, life is math. Every decision is subtraction. If I spend this, what can't I pay? If I miss this payment, what happens? If something unexpected hits, who can I borrow from? This is survival mode. And survival mode changes you. You don't think about investing. You don't think about building wealth. You don't think about 5-year plans. You think about Friday. Scarcity narrows your vision. Your world becomes small. You tolerate things you shouldn't tolerate. A boss who disrespects you. A job that drains you. A relationship that isn't healthy. Because walking away requires a cushion. And at level 1, you don't have one. So you endure. But here's the part nobody talks about. Level 1 builds something powerful. Pressure. And pressure creates strength if you don't break. When you have nothing, you learn how to stretch money, how to negotiate, how to survive discomfort, how to adapt quickly. You become resourceful. You learn which expenses are truly necessary. You learn who actually supports you. You learn how strong you are when things aren't easy. Some people stay stuck here for years, not because they're incapable, but because level 1 comes with a dangerous enemy. Hopelessness. When you start believing this is permanent, you stop trying to change it. And once belief dies, action follows. But if you protect one thing at level 1, your belief that you can move up, you unlock the next stage. Level 2, $10,000, stability. Now you wake up and you don't panic. There's $10,000 in your account. Not millions, not luxury, but breathing room. You can survive a few months without income. That changes your posture. You sit differently in meetings. You negotiate differently. You think differently. Because you know one bad week won't destroy you. At level 2, you unlock something new. Optionality. You can take a small risk. You can invest in a course. Buy equipment. Start a side hustle. Move to a better area. Fix your car without emotional collapse. $10,000 is not wealth, but it is psychological freedom. It quiets the noise in your head just enough to think clearly, and clear thinking leads to better decisions. But level 2 is tricky. It feels like success. You went from 0 to 5 figures. That's real progress. So what do most people do? They celebrate permanently. They upgrade the car, upgrade the phone, take the expensive vacation, start spending like they've arrived. And slowly, quietly, they slide back to level 1 because $10,000 disappears fast if it's not protected. Level 2's biggest enemy is lifestyle inflation. You feel richer than you are, but in reality, you are still fragile. One medical bill, one job loss, one emergency. Back to 0. The people who move past level 2 understand one rule. This money is not for flexing. It's for building. They don't see $10,000 as spending power. They see it as seed capital. And when planted correctly, it grows. Level 3, $100,000, leverage. 6 figures in the bank changes your identity. Now you're not surviving. You're strategic. At $100,000, you can breathe deeply. You have runway. You can live for a year or more without income depending on your lifestyle. That means something powerful. You can walk away from a toxic job, from a bad business deal, from a city that limits you. And when you can walk away, you negotiate from strength. Level 3 unlocks leverage. You're no longer desperate. And desperation is expensive. At this stage, your thinking shifts. You stop asking, how do I make money this month? You start asking, how does money make money? You look at investments, equity, real estate, business ownership, compounding returns. You start understanding assets. You realize income alone doesn't create wealth. Ownership does. This is where financial intelligence starts to matter more than hustle. But level 3 has a silent trap: comfort. $100,000 feels like success, and compared to level 1 and 2, it is. So you upgrade. Better apartment, better car, better clothes, better restaurants, better everything. And your monthly expenses quietly expand. Now your lifestyle costs more. So even though you have more saved, you feel the need to earn more to maintain it. You're doing well, but you're not free. Many people plateau here, not because they lack ability, but because they got comfortable. Level 3's enemy is complacency. If you protect the capital, invest wisely, avoid ego spending, $100,000 becomes the launch pad for real freedom. Level 4, $1 million, freedom. $1 million. This is the number most people obsess over. But here's the truth. $1 million is not billionaire status. It's independence. If invested at a modest return, it can generate enough income to live comfortably without working. That means something life-changing. Work becomes optional. And when work becomes optional, your relationship with it changes completely. You don't wake up thinking, I have to. You wake up thinking, do I want to? That psychological shift is priceless. You own your time. And time is the one thing money can't create more of. At level 4, your focus shifts from earning to designing. You start asking, what kind of life do I actually want? Who do I want around me? Where do I want to live? What kind of work feels meaningful? You're no longer chasing survival. You're chasing fulfillment. But level 4 introduces a new stress: fear of loss. You worry about market crashes, bad investments, inflation, taxes, economic instability. You think about preservation constantly. And some people become so protective that they stop growing. They play defense forever. But here's the truth. Level 4 is not the end of the game. It's the transition from earning money to managing power. If handled wisely, $1 million compounds into $5 million, $10 million, beyond. If handled emotionally, it shrinks fast. Level 4's enemy is fear. Defeat fear with education and discipline, and you unlock something bigger than freedom: influence. Level 5, $100 million, power. At $100 million, life operates under different rules. Comfort was solved levels ago. Now the game is scale. At a conservative return, you generate millions per year without touching your principal. You can't accidentally run out of money unless you're reckless. Your options expand globally. Multiple homes, private travel, security, staff, elite networks. But here's what truly changes: your proximity to power. You're in rooms where billion-dollar decisions are normal, where acquisitions happen over dinner, where policy, media, technology, and culture intersect. Money at this level is not about buying things. It's about shaping systems. You can fund startups that change industries. You can invest in research. You can influence legislation. You can create institutions that outlive you. But level 5 is not glamorous all the time. It comes with isolation. You question motives. You wonder who's genuine. Your privacy decreases. Your reputation becomes an asset to protect. Every move has weight. And here's the final realization. Once you can buy almost anything, the only thing left to pursue is meaning. Legacy becomes the focus. Impact becomes the metric. Contribution becomes the obsession. Because consumption gets boring. Purpose doesn't.